At Shelter Insurance, our agents take your business very personally. They always put people first, make things affordable, and protect your car, home, and family like they were their own. They'll do everything possible to ensure that you stay in the game, rain or shine. Finding the right agent is easy once you know where to look. Just go to shelterinsurance.com to find one near you. Seek shelter today.
Get the insurance coverage you need at the right price. Call Nancy Allison today.
Never dated a plumber before.
Remember, there are other courteous people besides Mr. Rooter Plumbers.
Closed captioning brought to you in part by eNet, your pay-as-you-go work comp specialist.
We're here with Gary. He's our exterior solutions guy here at Mid-City, and we are doing vinyl siding on this house. But obviously, there's a ton of options out there in vinyl siding, styles, makers, colors. There's also other siding solutions or choices like hardy board, and a lot of your hardy boards will come pre-finished or can be ordered pre-finished, right?
Correct.
So, Gary, on the vinyl siding, what are a couple of different styles we have to choose from?
There's a traditional D4 siding. There's a Dutch lap. You can get it in a 5-inch Dutch lap, or there's a 4.5-inch Dutch lap, or 4-inch Dutch lap.
Okay. And this is traditional because it just looks like a regular lap.
Correct.
Siding, like if someone did wood.
Just a clapboard.
Clapboard.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's different grades of siding. There's different thicknesses of siding. We think Monogram is the best vinyl siding out there. It's an 0.46 thickness.
So that's a 0.46 millimeter thick?
Correct.
Okay.
The good thing about Monogram, it has a lock on it that really locks into place. When you lock it up, you cannot pull it back down until...
So on the lock, we're talking about this bottom channel here?
Correct.
It'll grab this top channel and lock it securely?
And it'll snap in, and you can move it across the wall, but you cannot hardly pull it off.
So what kind of life expectancy do we get out of a vinyl siding? A lot of people think vinyl is a lifetime product.
It's got a lifetime warranty on it. That's the thing with vinyl. You do have to keep it clean. The siding itself really doesn't mold. It's the dirt on the outside of it.
Okay. That's a misconception out there. People think that their siding's molding, but there's actually stuff building up on it.
That's right. Just have to maintain it and keep it washed. You can get them in a 5-inch, 7-inch, 7-inch staggered, 7-inch rough split.
And the 7 is what, the reveal on it?
That's right.
Okay.
And then you can get a 9-inch staggered edge, which is a 9-inch panel.
And what do you call the?
And that's a half round.
Half round. Okay.
Yeah. The best thing about the vinyl shakes is it's less money than what the hardy shakes are, which is this product right here.
Okay.
This is a hardy product here, and it's got the same warranty as the lap siding.
Right. But this is considerably more expensive than the vinyl shake?
It's about twice as much as the vinyl shake.
So we're meeting with John and Toby. We want to come down to the final decisions on what we're going to do siding-wise and roofing side when it comes to their house. So, Gary, why don't you go through the options that are available in siding with John and Toby?
You can get either a D4 traditional lap, which is kind of like a clapboard, a 4.5-inch Dutch lap, or they do make a D4 Dutch lap also. It comes in a variety of colors. And it looks like you all have chosen like the terra clay.
Yes.
And as far as your soffits and stuff, do you know what color, the underneath where your gutters are and all that, do you know what colors you're doing on it?
No.
You don't? Let me get you.
What do you typically see? If you have a siding color like this, do they usually match?
Well, a lot of people match them, or they do like a contrasting color.
And let's elaborate a little bit on that, Gary. When somebody's choosing a siding style and color, The most popular one is probably the 4.5-inch Dutch lap right now.
Correct.
Okay. So in the Terra Clay, if they go with the 4.5-inch Dutch lap, a lot of times that'll be the basis for the house.
Right.
Well, then you'll put aluminum soffit underneath the eaves and overhangs,
Right.
Along with a metal fascia that will trim all that out.
Yep.
And sometimes it's nice to do an accent color. Some folks will do a white to give it a little contrast, or a different shade of this clay or tan or something to kind of offset it a little bit.
Just to offset it a little bit.
It's personal preference. You have so many different colors and choices to choose from. Obviously, when you come to the Terra Clay as your base, you probably wouldn't go with a soffit that was a forest green. You want to stay in that same family or go with a white. Obviously, white goes with everything. So in this particular case, just personal preference at that point, what you like better as far as your trim pieces, whether it's clay or white.
So you can even do a dark color and do your gutters in that and have a different contrast. It's all...
Yeah.
If you're in the same earth tones, you can do a lot of different things to give it a little pizzazz,
I mean, I like the idea of the gutters matching the siding so they kind of blend in, don't stand out as much.
So then you're probably going to end up going with a Terra Clay siding and a clay soffit, and then have your gutters as a clay, if you're wanting the gutters to match.
Yeah, I think
So no contrasting color?
similar to the display
Okay,
here.
that's fine.
Is that what you like?
Sure.
The good thing I tell customers is to drive around and look. If you see something you like, then that's the way to do it.
That would be a combination that he's seeing a lot here
So
lately.
this would be the siding.
This would be the siding, and this would be your eaves, overhangs, soffit.
The stuff that's
the
white.
little pink stuff.
Yeah.
Brought to you in part by Carpet One Floor and Home Columbia. Best brands, best service. The one store for your perfect floor. Forum Christian Church, intentionally connecting people to Jesus. Steve's Pest Control. Now you have a friend in the pest control business. And Withrow Electric. No job too small.